amongst the monks, you know, you monking.
You must have a good idea of how these guys are feeling this deep into the year.
You just beat Wimby. We're feeling unstoppable.
To describe. Such a physical drain on your body, and mentally, it might be even more difficult.
Well, look at the 76ers starting. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Thomas in at the point.
Let's go, baby.
That's on the defense right there. Griffin is too good once he gets the positioning he wants.
Here's Jordan. That one.
Damn, that is Michael Jordan.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Williams.
He's not looking.
Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
He's not even looking.
That's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
You gonna do it?
English can't get it to go.
Already.
First quarter of play, a minute in.
Damn.
Here's Brown. Screen by Griffin. 5 on the clock.
Look out below.
And that one is hammered home.
A little extra.
There we go. Figured out how to fill the lane.
Showing off his athleticism for all the fans.
And there's a pick for 3.
That's a good shot.
It's hauled in by Eaton. For Memphis.
Hey!
3 of 3 so far from the
Oh! Let's go, Griff.
Whenever he gets that,
That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy.
To the right side. Unloads. Philadelphia with another miss.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that.
And Griffin slams it in.
I feel like I'm Bishop playing Monk.
And one thing about this league,
is crazy.
we know momentum can change in an instant.
Now here's Aldridge.
Yeah, go ahead, fill the lane. I got you. Slide to the right. Slide to the left.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3 seconds.
Yeah, bro, you sitting in the paint.
The 76ers making a change here.
Fuck over. Get that, dog.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Dangerous. That's a dangerous pick and roll.
That's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here.
It's like, why would I, you know what I'm saying? Why would I run it with
plan.
Jason Williams? For what? Tracy McGrady is really in the hood.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one.
Man, they didn't switch their lineups up and shit.
There's the screen. Here's Jordan. Pass to Embry. Again.
Let's go.
Yeah, patrolling the lane and the perimeter game after game.
I don't want
he
that.
is a monster defensively.
Overall in total block shots. What a career he's having.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
They get the rebound.
What are you
Here's
doing?
English. Down
Get
to
him,
5 on the shot
Jalen.
clock.
Get him, Jalen.
Back to Jordan.
Bossing say.
It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there is enough game left to make corrections.
Knocked away.
Fuck.
Pass to English. And here's Jordan. Pulls it from 20. It's hauled in by Eaton. Eaton's got 4 rebounds now.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively.
Advantage early. All-around performance.
Hey, we not running that back, brother. You got dunked on. It is what it is.
They've done a great job at both ends.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
They've done a great
Tracy
job.
McGrady, welcome to my system.
That'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Another highlight for them has been their
My
early
God.
ball movement, making quick.
See, like, we don't have to go against Wimby and then
guys for great looks.
So Nick Nurse has decided to
go.
call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Here we go.
English passes to Lowry. And there's the screen. 3-pointer. The putback.
Oh!
Putback.
Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
I didn't really want that one.
Here's McGrady. There's the drive. Memphis the rebound. Pass to Brown. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. 6 to shoot. Here's McGrady. Covered by Jordan. And again, it's Memphis missing. 76ers trail by 13. Embry passes to Lowry. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
They've controlled the paint
Nasty
so far.
stuff.
That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
That's what we
So
like.
far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And so it's the
Starters.
Memphis Grizzlies. A sizable lead of 14 at the break.
Damn, dog. T-Mac was doing whatever he wanted.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Hey guys, the Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter.
Kill
We've got
Kyle
Kyle
Lowry. Why are you
and
under
it's
there?
Curry in at the 2 spot.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's McGrady. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
And getting up and hammering it home. That was a fierce finish.
How about how he switched hands on the way to the rim? He wanted that dunk to really stand out. Here's the pick. Ashburn. Here's Embry.
Damn.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Old ass boy.
Embry's got his second bucket on the
Handles
night.
were so
They
irky
were
jerky. I didn't know
totally
what
in
he was
sync on
doing.
that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Count it.
It's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
All right, let's see what happens when we put the bench in. Let's see what happens.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Aldridge is checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too.
That's so
Now,
bullshit.
Not everyone is effective with those middle distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Guys, back to you.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. It's his first trip to the line. The 76ers making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons, and front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not
rebuke the
exactly a
devil.
hard cap,
Get that
teams
nigga no
are
clout
showing
on my
little
string.
willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that
Jesus
second
is
apron
in the
threshold.
details.
That's for certain. Shams,
Jesus
thank
is
you
in the
for
genes.
report. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. It's Bridges on the wing. Inside, Mutombo, the pass to Bridges. Now Schroder. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Schroeder's got his first 2 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking
Let's go,
the will
Mutombo.
of their opponent.
And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here.
Counting on you and you counting on me.
Here's English.
I'm just
Yet to
gonna
see a
lie.
basket. Yes, and a nice assist from Aldridge.
And coaches love to see points coming from an inbounds play. That's why you practice them.
So it'll be 2 free
Hey.
throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
Oh, Kyle Lowry
Second
defense
and
is
third
crazy.
Free throws tonight. Thomas, he's checked in for Lowry. He's perfect from the line this time. 76ers trail by 19. And the whistle blows.
Sorry,
It's going to
Jordan.
be on Brandon Miller. That's his first
They got a
foul.
relationship too. Funny how life works.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Thomas with the ball. The three is up. Mutombo with the rebound. Bridges outside. Pass to Willis. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. He shoots. Here's Aldridge. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's Aldridge in his comfort zone. Confident offensive approach grabs him the second chance shot.
Outside Schroder. Driving to the basket. Oh, it's blocked.
Damn.
It deflects off the backboard. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take
Bridges.
it. And the 76ers making a change here.
Bridge the gap.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. They set the pick. Here's Schroder. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Schroder's got 6 points.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Thomas passes to Jordan. Shoots over Schroder. And there's Jordan on the assist by Thomas.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Thomas against Schroder. Pass to Miller. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Fast break, Philadelphia. And he's going to the line for 2.
Bridges cannot
The
play
official saw
defense
contact
without
while he was
fouling,
going
huh?
up. He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1. And he drops the first.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Getting
need to run
themselves
some
to the
plays.
line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
To the wing, right side. Schroder against
Damn.
Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. They set a pick. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. 76ers trail by 17. Thomas outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Schroder against Thomas. Outside Schroder. Here's Eaton. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies liking their chances, ending the quarter
Hey,
with a
the starting
15-point
lineup
lead.
just
They
set
put
us up
work
for
down
success.
low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third
Dennis
quarter.
Schroder doing his thing, maintaining the bench offense. We love that. I mean, he facilitates too, but that's why he's one of my favorite point guards. Bro, do anything.
Look, Delphi. I
He do
always
anything
prefer
and a
to
little
start
bit of everything.
at home.
Yeah.
They don't have that luxury, but sometimes the Delphi.
Shut
Now
up,
we'll
Shaq.
take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Memphis Grizzlies.
That rim is looking.
Thanks as always for
We got them dogs out, bro. Super duper dogs.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. '76ers trail by 15. They've got Dylan Brooks. He's out there with Griffin, and it's McGrady in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Aldridge
Ooh, he
with
got
the bucket.
Such a nice
fat
touch
man
on
arm
the ball
jiggle.
from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan, and they're on the break. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Pass to McGrady. Takes a three. Rebound
Damn,
by
I could've got
Philadelphia. Over to the wing. Here's Jordan. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. Shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, VA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Stolen by Schroder. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And he's headed to the line
What
for
the
2.
fuck?
He
Isaiah
gets the
Thomas,
whistle
let
there.
go.
Yeah, with the size
Let's
and
go, my boy.
versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
First trip to the line for him here. Oh, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you gotta take that into account.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Back over to you, Brian.
Forward thinking. Allie, thank you. So Nick Nurse has decided
Isaiah
to call a
Thomas
timeout
is
here.
getting
He's
left,
gonna take
boy.
a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
My beloved boy Dennis back at it again with shenanigans.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's English. Brooks defending. Thomas outside. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Divac.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Griffin, a screen on Thomas. Schroder finds Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Schroder passes to Griffin, and an emphatic jam on the lob.
And that right there was vintage Blake Griffin. After all his injuries, it's awesome to see him hammer down the alley-oop. It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Schroder against Thomas. Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And right now, Griffin has it going. Keep feeding that big man. He's got the hot hand.
Defended by Griffin. Fires in the triple. Jordan's got 11 in the second half.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Outside Schroder. Griffin, a screen on Thomas. Schroder passes to Griffin. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Jordan. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so it's Schroder with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Screen by Griffin. On the attack, Schroder. And stolen by Aldridge. It's rebounded by Divac.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, got that bucket in no
Fuck
time
you,
at all.
Jordan.
And
It's
the
my
Grizzlies
damn
lead by
franchise.
12.
And just executing at a high level.
Locked his ass up,
taking
too.
what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making
This Michael
something
Jordan they
very
got it?
difficult look simple right now.
Everyone in the building
Might be
saw
Michael
the
Jordan.
obvious contact.
And he'll take his third and
Can't
fourth
be
free
Michael
throws
Jordan.
of the night.
That's Michael Jordan.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
And after not getting to the line in the first half, he has changed his mentality. He's being much more aggressive.
Schroder against Lowry. Brooks, right side, from behind the arc. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ending the quarter up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well.
I don't know, man. I just feel like this is a great roster of guys.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Memphis leading by 10. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mashburn in at the three. Pass to Brooks. Down the pipe it goes. Schroder with the assist. Schroder's got assist number 5 here tonight. Stolen by Schroder. And the layup falls. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
Griffin, a screen on Jordan. It's Miller with a drive. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Pass to Embry. Griffin against Aldridge. Tipped. And here's Schroder. And here's Miller, covered by Jordan. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Damn!
That's just his first turnover of the game.
That nigga didn't fly.
He's been very reliable.
Why he fly back like that?
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Lowry, and he comes up with a bucket.
Fuck you, Kyle
Playing way
Lowry.
bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Lowry against Schroder, driving inside. Here's Eaton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Now here's Schroder. Drop pass, and he dumps it down.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, running the offense, just one of Lowry's many talents.
Schroder against Lowry. Left side Schroder. Miller. Oh, can't hit the jumper. 76ers trail by 13. Yes, using that window.
And just a shrewd pass by Lowry. He has a gift for seeing what's happening on
A
the floor.
shrewd pass while I got Schroder? What type of games y'all playing?
Lowry against Schroder. Now Miller from about 19. Stolen by Lowry. 7-footer. And that basket is good.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Left side Schroder. Now Miller. Yes, sir. Sticks the J.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse.
I mean, we could just keep what we got in the game,
to
man.
make sure they all know
No
the
need to
plan.
rely on too much star power. We good.
Now here's Jordan, tightly guarded. Nope.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Grizzlies.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Deflected.
Fuck you.
The
Dylan Brooks
strong
style.
defense from Brooks, using his instincts there to come away with the block.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Clock at 6. There's the screen. Can't get it.
Dennis!
As he floats it in.
My boy.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one.
That was
A
tough,
clean
man.
win, and one where they clearly
It's
showed
like
better
Tracy
energy.
McGrady and Blake
It's so
Griffin
true.
kind of
They
started
put
the
on a
game for
show
us,
here
and
at
then
home. And I
we
really
didn't
think
really
they
rely
had
on
that
them
extra
too much
swagger
after
and
that
confidence,
because we
too.
kind of figured
That'll
other
do it,
things
folks.
out.
For reporter Ali
Figured
LaForce and for Tim
we're
Legler
worth the
and
sum of
Grant
our
Hill,
parts.
this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And time now to introduce our player of the game.
Player of the game.
Blake Griffin.
Who the who? Put that hoop life on. Damn. What a game, what a game, what a game. You know what I'm saying? Blake Griffin, perfect from the field. Tracy McGrady, 7 for 11, 7-11. Beautiful assist he was getting, too, playing that point guard game. Schroder came through, almost got a double-double on you niggas. Stealing the ball from Jordan, laying it up in contact. You know, just one of my favorite point guards of all time. Brandon Miller continuing to do great things. We got him for a reason. We want to play the game the right way. And so we're just going to get guys that have what we're looking for at that position rather than put people at that position. And this is great. So the more we play with bro, the more we're going to figure out all of his spots and his comfort zones and execute. But he did great. Eaton with 8 rebounds, beautiful. Like I said, not going to hold going against Wemby and having a hard game against you. Welcome back to the regular side of things. You know, Jaylen Brown, we don't really get a lot of usage out of him because the fucking pick and roll with the 2 and the 4 is so crazy. But, you know, when we need him, it's good to know he's there type shit. Yeah, man. Still got a couple guys that didn't even touch the court. But those that did, they showed hard.